Nestled in the heart of Oregon lies Pine Ridge, a vast expanse of lush forests and hidden trails. But for all of its beauty, this forest holds secrets. In 2001, it became the haunting backdrop for a mystery that remains unsolved: the sudden disappearance of 5 hikers. Among the missing was David, an experienced outdoorsman, always one step ahead on any trail. There was the inseparable duo of Emily and Claire, childhood friends. Emily, with a camera always in hand, hoped to capture the forest's hidden gems. Max, a bright-eyed college student, sought inspiration for his studies in environmental science. And Grace, a school teacher whose love for nature was known by all our students. Their families, still grappling with the void left behind, paint vivid portraits of them, dreamers drawn to the wild heart of Pine Ridge. Before setting off into the unknown, they were last seen purchasing supplies. A local store owner recalls their laughter, their excitement, and most importantly, their discussed route. That was the last time the group was seen. Everything after is a puzzle made up of the scarce clues left behind. It all began when not one of them made their planned return date to their friends and family. With this group, it was normal to be slightly off schedule, but when days turned into weeks with no words from the hikers, concern morphed into dread. The forest echoed with the sound of search dogs, the whirl of helicopter blades, and the desperate shouts of rescue teams. But amidst this flurry of activity, the forest itself seemed eerily silent, as if hiding its secrets. The first breakthrough came with the discovery of their campsite. Tents toppled, a cooking pot still with remnants of their last meal, and personal belongings scattered as if dropped in haste. A chilling tableau of a sudden, interrupted departure. Most intriguing was a single hiking boot, identified as David's, discovered nearly half a mile from the campsite. It was positioned near a small creek, next to disturbed soil and markings that suggested a struggle. But perhaps the most disturbing was Emily's camera, found broken on a nearby trail. Its memory card, which might have held clues, was missing. Despite these discoveries, the search teams found no trace of the hikers themselves. The woods seemed to have swallowed them whole, and amidst the desperate search, some rescuers spoke of an unsettling atmosphere, fleeting shadows, whispers of unexplained noises in the distance, and an omnipresent feeling of being watched. Years after their disappearance, the seemingly impossible mystery was pierced by a glimmer of hope. A hiker navigating the dense undergrowth of Pine Ridge's lesser-known trails stumbled upon a tarnished SD card, a small treasure holding the past captive. The early clips captured the joy and wonder of their expedition. There was David jokingly striking a heroic pose atop a ridge, his laughter echoing through the trees. A series of candid moments showed Emily capturing a butterfly landing on Claire's outstretched hand, while Max attempting to identify it from a field guide. Grace, her voice filled with the wonder of a first-time explorer, narrated their surroundings, emphasizing details she wanted to share with her students. But as the journey progressed, the tone shifted. One clip showed a fog-enveloped morning, the camera shaking slightly as Emily whispered about waking up to the sensation of being watched. Another revealed Claire, sleep-deprived, talking about eerie nocturnal noises beyond the rustling leaves, faint footfalls and distant, indistinct murmurs. One evening, as they gathered around a campfire, Max's voice narrated a local legend he'd heard, the tale of the Pine Ridge Watcher. The video showed Grace visibly shaken, insisting she had seen fleeting shadows on their trail that didn't belong to any known wildlife. In another moment, the group, in an attempt to lift their spirits, began singing a song together, their voices uniting in harmonious defiance against the growing unease. But even here, in the video's background, a faint shadow momentarily darted between the trees. The second to last clip before Emily's panicked final recording showed the group in a heated discussion. David, trying to keep morale high, spoke of altering their route to avoid what he believed were wildlife trails. But a close observation revealed something more. A quick flash of a crudely drawn symbol on a tree trunk, eerily similar to the wooden symbols later found at the site. And then, that last harrowing video, Emily, her voice trembling with fear, whispering about an unseen entity following them. The footage ending, not just with a scream, but also with a split-second glimpse of an indistinct figure looming in the distance, its form unsettlingly out of place in the natural setting. The SD card's contents, while illuminating, also deepen the mystery, leaving viewers with an unsettling contrast of joy, fear, and the haunting unknown. With the newfound footage, the quest for answers intensified. The legends of Pine Ridge, once dismissed as mere folktales, now cast a much longer shadow. Whispers of the Pine Ridge Watcher echoed with renowned vigor. Was this mysterious figure the eerie presence the group had sensed? The symbols in the footage those found at the campsite became a focal point. Were they warnings? Markers? Ritualistic in nature? While some leaned on these supernatural explanations, others believed that a more grounded danger lurked in those woods. A hermit, perhaps? Or a group that wanted no intrusion. With the Pine Ridge mystery reignited, a new wave of enthusiasts and experts emerged, armed with advanced tools and a burning curiosity. The area seen in the final clips became a site of particular interest. Drone footage combed through the canopy, and ground-penetrating radar hinted at disturbances beneath the forest floor, possible chambers of caverns. But perhaps the most promising was the use of advanced video analysis. Enhancing the footage from Emily's camera revealed more details about the elusive figure. Its form, though human-like, seemed oddly distorted. Equally chilling was the presence of more symbols previously overlooked, scattered throughout the footage. Online sleuth communities went abuzz with theories, each more intriguing than the last. From cult activities to forgotten native rituals, the forest seemed to be a canvas painted with layers of mystery. However, Pine Ridge past couldn't be ignored. Delving into historical records unearthed stories echoing the hikers' experiences. Tales of other travelers feeling watched, of campsites abandoned in haste, and of shadows lurking just beyond sight. In the heart of the woods, where the hikers' final campsite was discovered, a new expedition led by modern investigators made another chilling find. A series of stone altars, eerily similar to the wooden symbols, and around them, remnants of ancient campfires, suggesting gatherings or ceremonies of a bygone era. Yet, despite the new clues, the forest seemed to guard its secrets jealously, revealing only whispers of its enigmatic past. Decades may have passed since David, Emily, Claire, Max, and Grace embarked on their ill-fated journey into Pine Ridge, but their legacy endures. The images and sounds captured on that SD card stand as a haunting testament to their final days, a window into a world where beauty and mystery intertwine. As the sun once again sets over Pine Ridge, the shadows of its tall trees cast a veil of uncertainty. The allure of its secrets beckons many, but one question lingers above all: what truly lies within the heart of Pine Ridge? For now, only the whispers of the woods hold the answer.